Well, really enjoyable first half, first of all, and what we've come to expect of the under-16 and under-18 girls comp. Some of the ball skills are incredible, and a couple of really nice tries. The pick of the bunch for me, Monica Whakaosalia's down the left-hand side, where she sort of fended away from one, shook out of another, and then and beat the covering. But I think plenty of signs for Howick as well.
Yeah, absolutely. They certainly know how to throw the ball around on the park, and I think really exciting. They just need to have a little bit more time on the ball. Momentum at this point, though, you'd have to say is going Otaahu's way.
So 20 to play.
Big thank you to all the volunteers here today at the Auckland Rugby League finals. Fantastic work by everybody, and really appreciate them coming down first thing this morning. One of the longest kickoffs ever.
I think they're waiting for us. Waiting for the cameras was the call.
We're set. We are set. It's not our end. We're ready to roll.
So there we go. We will get a kickoff in the end. And it will be the Hornets to run the ball back towards the big stadium end here at Mount Smart number 2. Vaka off the tee, drives that kick down towards the corner, finds some grass as well, and then pops up for Cheyenne Slade, who was heavily involved in the first spell. Lockhart. Makeri. Carried the ball really well through the first 20. Lockhart turns back and does a little pirouette before linking with Thompson. They're 5 short of the 40 now, 35 of their own line. Lockhart and a flat ball, play on the call, taking down 40 metres out. Tuitupo to Lockhart. Lockhart, a driven kick which finds space between wing and fullback. Back to collect is Monica Samita. She brings it back, but Sorensen with a good kick chase gets in on the tackle. We didn't see a lot of Sorensen in the first half, but she's definitely a talented player. She was part of the Jets camp earlier this year as well. Shout out to Mum Nicole as well for all her hard work managing the team. I think she manages 2 girls teams at the Howick Hornets as well. Keeping those weekends nice and busy. Vaka.
Great.
Shakes out, still going Vaka. Fend, Vaka down the right-hand side. What a carry. Eventually it ends with, I think it's Taupo. Got in on the tackle.
Great little jump out of the half, wasn't it?
Samita, who's been fairly energetic so far. Vaka, nice kick, got plenty on it.
Awkward bounce too.
Beat everyone in the end with these narrow in goals here at Mount Smart number 2. But not a bad option at all. So 2 and a bit gone in the second spell. Hornets will come out to the 20 to get things back underway.
And a big thank you to Mike Farrelly Photos, the major sponsor. And if you're having team photos done this year, make sure you get on farrelly.co.nz and get hold of Mike. He's the most professional man taking team photos this side of Mars. Great run.
Sorensen jumps into dummy half. Looks up, sees a little half gap there, Sorensen. And gets taken down, smack bam on halfway. Comes from Rich Rugby League stock,
Whoa,
does
the
Montana
fake it dummy half. Sorry, Corey.
Sorensen. Relation of Kurt Sorensen and Dane Sorensen. Former Kiwi greats. Lockhart. Centre field, just about, but it was well covered from Whakaosalia. Tuitupo got Slade on her right, double pump. Then she'll play in Slade, but it's a terrible pass. Cleaned up, a little bit of second phase. Now there's players down the ground. Slade will kick in goal, and it will beat everyone and stroll dead.
That's how I contained myself and held back from Kurt Sorensen and Dane Sorensen chat there.
Yeah, we haven't had a lot of that this year. It was a favourite topic of yours last year and through your life in general. Of course, no hiding your admiration for the Sorensens.
Nice little tap and go. Big run off the back fence here, and what a run it is.
Tuitupo doing well to get there and halt the momentum. Now, penalty. Vaka says let's just slow things down. We'll survey our options here. Taps and spins it out to the right-hand side. Tolfa. Samita lining up. Do well to hold on here, Howick. Starting to look a little lethargic in the line. Vaka gets it on a short ball, pauses, looks up, and then gets hit. Vaka still looking out to the left edge. Maybe she was trying to set up a set play there. Samita plays it on, but the ball is dropped. It's put down. If you wonder why the scrum looks a little funny, it is nine-a-side rugby league. Obviously a reduction in the scrum size. And somehow we still get a penalty on it. Vaka jumps the gun. So Lockhart will kick for touch and want to get things going quickly here.
Oh, has that made it? No.
Oh, strong carry back. Vaka set it first receiver. Moves it on. Samita the dummy half. Goes to Vaka. Vaka goes one to her left. This is Tamara Ati. Not far from the line now, Otaahu. A try here would do some real damage and take a big step towards them claiming the title. Space on the left-hand side now. The Hornets have jammed in. Whakaosalia, there's her second. One in each corner for Monica. Another one for the Leopards, and they're flying right now. It takes them out to a 20 points to 4 lead, 26 and a half gone.
Fairly Photos action replay here as we see them spinning it out along the back line. Now, big attacker here drew enough defensive activity to sort of create a little bit of space out here on the left-hand edge and just managed to squeeze through. Had a little bit of work to do, Corey. Carried a defender across with her. And Pete's filming in-goal action there. Well, it's actually above the in-goal. Shooting down. Good shot as we wait for the kick to come. And that's a pretty narrow angle at slotting this one over. Looks like the 10 to me.
Yeah, interesting setup.
It's either going to go in off the right hand upright or she's going to put a curve on this and bend it like Beckham.
Thank you very much, Nostradamus. We await the kick from Vaka. She's just showing off now. If she nails this one,
she'll be signed by the Warriors.
cut it out.
Unbelievable.
So another 2 points. The commentator's admiration for Vaka continues. Got some real skill, this girl.
I'm getting I Heart Vaka tattoo. That's brilliant. Oh, she pulled up there for a minute. No, run it off. Great kick.
Was successful, Otahuhu leading 22-4.
Well, the point spread now is starting to become a wee bit of a bridge too far. Let's see what the Hornets do with the response.
Moving the ball early in the set, space on the right-hand side now, and away they go down the sideline, but there's plenty of Otahu defenders there to halt the momentum. Right on halfway now, the Hornets need to keep moving this ball. It's a nice pass from Slade, and then it goes to Lockhart.
Oh.
Speculator out the back, which Lockhart has to recover and then knocks it on. It was unfortunate there for Abby. Didn't have a lot of choice there. So first one, Otahu, is the call.
She's played well today, Lockhart.
Yeah.
Had a lot of time on the ball. Actually, there's a number of players there in that Hornets back line. They certainly know how to throw it past, don't they?
Yeah, Cheyenne Slade's looked really good as well when she's got on the football.
Great to see Crown Lift Trucks, one of the major sponsors of the Fox Championships, but also on the referee's uniform down there today.
Speaking of the Fox Championship, what a day it was yesterday. Pukekohe through to the First Division qualifiers for 2020 after a dramatic final day of the regular season. Ellerslie getting up to beat Richmond and Puki coming from behind to beat Manurewa. So well done to Jodie Henry and co there at the Pythons. As we see a turnover here, but there might be a knock-on in the lead-up. Scrum Howick is the call. Of course, the First Division playoffs now set. We've got Mount Albert versus Howick that will be live streaming next week, as well as Northcote up against the Glenora Bears. Lockhart. Slade juggles, little wrap around. Abby now attacks down the left edge. Looping ball over the top, well reeled in.
Did well to stay and play, and maybe not that well. Yep, they got it.
Tend to play. The Leopards well and truly in front now. Be a brave man that backed against them at this stage. Pops the ball out the top. Now there might be space on the left here if they can get it there, the Leopards. The Hornets were congested in the middle. Now ball spills loose. I'm starting to see a little bit of drop ball now as fatigue probably starts to creep on a little for some of these girls. Slade keen to get things moving quickly. Slade. Lockhart goes to the line. Well drilled in the end by Lynette Taupo.
Yeah, she's done some big minutes today, is that young lady.
Lockhart plays in.
Great run.
Pure shakes out a one. Fullback to beat. Well done. Another 4 points for the Hornets. They keep their very slim chances of coming back alive with that one. Let's take a look now on the Farrelly Photos women's replay.
Lockhart up to the defence line. Nice little offload ball here now, really. Once she split the line here, she was going. She had maybe a little quick glimpse there, knowing there was a support player, and stepped inside, went, no, I'm taking this one myself. 4 points, bring it. And there it is, great try.
So this is an important kick because it would make it a 12-point ball game. potentially can force extra time with 2 converted tries, but it is pushed away to the left, so it will remain Otahu 22, Howick Hornets 8. Driven one down to the corner. Oh, just about found touch. So they need to probably force an error here, Howick. Still a reasonable amount of time left in this one. 40-minute games. Awkward play the ball, but play on the call.
Yeah. Bit of push and shove there.
Sorensen.
Great tackle.
In unison.
Oh, that's for Curtin Dane. Oh, a little messy. Picks it up. Oh, big shoulder. Thud to the ground. Mount Smart number 2.
Samita clears under pressure. Vaka kicks over the top. It's a good... No, it's not. It's gone out on the full. I was about to wrap the kick. Instead, it's gone out on the full. And the Hornets will want to get going quickly here. 5 to play by our count. Vaka says if you want the ball, you can go and get it yourself. So they need a big play. Need a try on this set. Lockhart. She'll be at the heart of it if they do score. I'll put some... reputation on that one because she has literally been in everything today for the Howick Hornets. Slade. This is Rhodes. Rhodes goes to the line. Fakosalia's initial contact is enough to slow her down. 4.5 to play. It's Otaahu who sit on a handsome lead right now. Slade to Lockhart. Lockhart assessing her options down the left-hand side. So the big dummy, but the Leopards have
not bad.
Scrambled nicely. Lockhart now looks up. Lockhart with a little bit of footwork. Lockhart shakes out of another, and she's taken down 20 out from the line.
They pushed. Shift right.
Slade, dummies, links. Good work, though, from the Otahu defence. 8 short of the line. This is the last play. Slade. Move it to the right, and Sorensen will score.
I should have said this earlier, but they'd actually pushed her out to the right wing in all season. That young Sorensen's been scoring tries and seems to love it out there. I think we were fortunate enough to catch one of the games earlier this season where she collected a couple out there on that right-hand edge.
It was nicely summed up, wasn't it? You could see the eyes there, just looking for that gap to develop, waiting for a defender to come in, and then Sorensen finishes nicely.
Glided right by, didn't she? Sort of held off her, really.
So Lockhart strikes it, looks okay, will drift away to the left. Gap remains 10, with 3 to play by the time we get back underway. Well, the comeback looks unlikely. It's been nice to see Howick show plenty of character and keep fighting here.
Yeah, it's gone close. So, at the very least from this kickoff, want a good, fast defensive line down there.
Now, does she go short or try and find touch? It's the latter. Complete a couple of sets here and they win the grand final, Otahu. Off the back fence, a strong carry from Tamara Ati. Up next, we've got the girls under 18 grand final. So do stay with us. Samita takes him up over halfway. Vaka, the dummy half now. Looks up and links to her left. Offload. Vaka Osalia now breaking away down the left-hand side, looking to put the cherry on top now of the Leopards. Finau to Whakaosalia, just
Great.
about shook through. Hand
Cut it.
over the call.
Cut it down at the ankles. Great tackle. Got to try and hold them out here.
So hand over ball, about a minute and a half to play here, and the Otahu Leopards are going to win this one, and they're deserving winners as well. A fantastic first half. They rolled through the middle nicely, and then some real class on the back of it from the likes of Monica, Whakaosalia and Samita as well, in and around dummy half.
She dropped it.
Penalty the call. There's a strip in there.
They got to tap and go. Move. Right. Referee's pulled them back.
Makeri. She's been really good in the beaten side today. Worked hard in the middle of the parks, hit some good carries. Ragdolled to ground that time. She's not happy about it. Lockhart. Oh, big contact. Driving in is
Great
Tofa.
tackle. But also a strong carry. She's played many strong minutes today. She's felt that one. Lockhart again.
Makeri. Another penalty, and it's getting a little fiery now. Tofa pinged for the late tackle.
Just heard about 20 seconds to go, Corey.
So our match clock perfectly in line with that of the match officials. Howick will get one last say here. Their last set of 2019. Well done to the Hornets on a brilliant season. As Makeri bumps the ball forward. Siren goes. Lockhart looping ball over the top, picked off by Vaka. Pops the offload as well, and now Hot Potato, why not? It's the last play of the season. It'll end on that. The Leopards are the champions of the Farrelly Photos Under-16 girls competition. Elation for Otahu. Heartbreak for Howick, who can hold their heads high despite going down in the decider. So well done to both teams. An enjoyable grand final. Trust you've enjoyed the coverage. Stay with us. We have the Under-18s match coming up next, and we're also going pitch side for the post-match presentations.